welcome to episode of Potion Sword Run. In this episode, we'll be talking about The Acolyte, the finale, the last episode. And I think it was pretty good. I just elbowed my shelf here. That's how good it was. I just finished watching The Acolyte. And in this video, I'm just going to give you a review, man, of the whole episode. Tell you what I liked about it, what I didn't, and just geek out a little bit. Obviously, you guys know I like the series. I've liked every episode. One was a little slow. I think it was episode 5 maybe. I can't remember, maybe 4. But this one pretty much sealed up the deal, you know. It summed up everything that we've been asking this whole series, you know. All the inner struggles between inner soul. If all this stuff is going to get out. And it almost did. But Master Vern is over there doing some sneakeroo stuff, you know. She's only telling half the truth to the High Council and the Senate. I'm not sure what her game is. It turns out that the stranger, Sith Camille, is her former student, her former Padawan. She thought he was dead, but she felt him or saw him within, you know, using the Force. So that's a cool little twist there. But obviously the biggest one is the ending where it looks like Yoda is gonna be introduced to season 2, if there's a season 2. And it looks like Master Vern is gonna tell Yoda the whole truth, hopefully. But that's only speculation right now. I still don't know what her game is, but she didn't tell the High Council the whole truth. She blamed it all on Master Soul. She blamed all the deaths of the Jedi on Master Soul. And she's also hoping that the Senate and the High Council looks no further. And she's also banking on one thing. Osha and May, in this episode, they fight, they reconcile. And there's a deal struck between May, Osha, and Sith Khmer, where Osha will become his acolyte, and they would wipe May's mind so she won't remember anything. And Master Vern, who has May in her custody, is banking on that, because nobody outside of them know that May and Osha exist and they're pretty much the same person. In this episode, we also have cool fight scenes. Quamir and Master Soul actually kick some butt. And in this episode, Master Soul isn't a punk. He actually uses the Force and pretty much beats Sith Quamir. But in the end, all for nothing. He ends up dying in the hands of Osha. She uses the choke Force pretty much to kill him. Osha killed Soul, and she did it without using a weapon, exactly how Sith Khmer wanted May to kill a Jedi. Now the thing about this episode is that it pretty much introduced a lot for episode 2. You know, the Senate investigating the Jedi because of this whole cover-up thing that's been going on. Master Yoda coming into the scene takes me back to the older movies where Master Yoda knew that there was kind of something wrong with the Force, you know, but it was being blocked by darkness. And it kind of seems like this is the beginning of all that mayhem that started happening. And one thing that I almost forgot to mention, which is huge, is there's also some other creature or person on that planet. It showed a hand of a, you know, like deformed hand in that cave. That could be another Sith Lord, probably Quamir's master now. Is setting up things for future episodes. So this episode really did deliver. It delivered on answering all the questions. Master Soul having to deal with his past, it getting out, but then another freaking cover up on top of the cover ups. It had cool fight scenes. To tell you the truth, I don't understand how people really complain about this series. I think this series, compared to a lot of the other ones, really delivered. When it comes to the writing, when it comes to the emotional attachment to these characters, when it comes to the fight scenes, when it comes to lore, when it comes to setting up future episodes. I just pretty much recapped the stuff that I liked about the episode. I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff that I missed. You know, they're just bringing in so much that it's hard to keep up. But I really did like this episode, and I really do hope that they come out with season 2, because they're setting up so many great stories. I just want to see what happens between Sith Khmer and May. And I want to see how all this cover-ups, conspiracies, and stuff messes up the future for the Jedi. Because this looks like it's laying the groundwork for the fall of the Jedi. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys like this episode or if it's a pass. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.